Finally, the sun is hitting me where it needs to hit me, and I think I'm a little confused about what I'm going to be doing.
I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street in the neon light. Let the music go repeat all through the night.
Okay, it's Thursday morning, and it's around 9:25. I'm making my way back to the law library. God, I look so tired. I feel tired, but I decided to sleep in this morning instead of working out. My body needed a break. I needed a break. I needed some extra sleep. I still have a lot more sleep to catch up on. I think I'm at like a maybe 4 to 6 hour sleep, but the goal today is to spend about 3 hours here at the law library, and then I have an appointment at the main campus, special collections. That one, I might be able to get through the material that I asked for. I may be able to work a little faster on that one because I'll be able to take photographs of the documents as opposed to what I have to do here, which is read everything on the spot and transcribe what I need. But my goal is to finish up the papers I was reading yesterday, the case files, and then to start another one. But I don't know if I'll actually get done with the files from yesterday because I was maybe a third of the way through. I think it was an appellate reply. I don't remember. And that was only, I think, the third folder in the box, and I believe there were 3 more that dealt with the David Allen Jones case. So we'll see. 3 hours, it turns out, is not a lot of time for a process like this. But we are back at the School of Law and getting started on the day. It's also going to be a pretty long day. The other library doesn't open until 11 a.m. They close at 7. Well, the special collections, not the library itself. They close at 7. So I'm going to try to work all of the hours that they are available once I get over there. I'm planning to get there around 12:30, or at least leave here by 12:30 to get over there. So 5 to 6, maybe 7 hours of work over on that end. But let's get in here and get some research done. All right, bye. So a fire alarm went off. What time is it? 10:04. I've been working for about 30 minutes. And you probably saw that in the time lapse. And I don't know if it caught the moment the alarm went off, but yeah. It's a very jarring alarm. I can hear the sirens now. I don't know how long it's going to take them to come clear the building. The folks who work here are like, there's construction happening in the building, and so maybe an alarm got tripped that way. There does not seem to be a sign of a fire. Some of the students who are here for the summer were joking that one of their classmates pulled the alarm because they just can't take it anymore, which is morbid given I just want to get back in there and get this done because I have so much to do. This is the first time this has happened in all of my years of research too. I never had to evacuate from a library before. So, new experiences. Yay. It's 10:22. Let's get back to work. We're back outside. They tripped the alarm again. And I don't know if that means that the fire department has to come back out, but it's 10:27, so I was in there for less than 5 minutes. This is quite truly not shaping up to be the type of day that I hoped it would be. Maybe I should have gone to the gym this morning. Maybe I should have stayed in bed longer and just gone to the other library today. I guess it'll give me some time to catch up on some emails that have come through. Whatever that was about, planning a conference. Another one, oh, this advisory board. I should answer this one. Still consider September 4th. Yes, September 4th. Distracted by these ants. Time 4:35 or 11:30, 12. Okay, that was an easy email. I guess while I'm standing out here, taking the time to look at Twitter, I haven't really been paying too much attention to it for the past several months. I've been on sporadically. There's a black-owned coffee business that tweeted BVP Coffee Company that they've been struggling with online sales for a while now. We donate to HBCU student scholarships and other causes with every sale. Your shares and retweets are much appreciated. I saw this yesterday and made a note to myself to purchase the mango tea. So it's on my list of things to do tomorrow. I'm not a coffee drinker. I like coffee a lot, but I just don't drink it because I prefer not to. I'm trying not to develop a caffeine dependency until I need it. So, but I am a tea drinker, and they have this mango tea that I want to try. I think we're good to go back in. So it's a little after 1 o'clock. I'm walking to the library on the main campus, past what looks like Frat Row. There's a museum of art randomly placed here. But yeah, the goal is to, if they close at 7, it's past 1 now, maybe able to get like 5.5 hours of work done. This morning was rough with the fire alarms and also the content of the case. Like what you see me doing for, I guess, about 2.5 hours maybe, is transcribing what we now know was the false confession of Jones. And it is just remarkable to me the amount of coercion that had to go into eliciting this story. And like, my historian's brain is, of course, thinking about questions of context. So this is the 1980s, it's the crack cocaine epidemic. It's playing a really big role in what's happening at the time. There's also a considerable amount of violence. And the victims that the trial is about are these women. But what I'm witnessing in the transcripts is that this man had been a victim of severe violence by a number of women. Physical violence, attempts at robbery, exploitation. Like, he is not he's not a fully competent person, and they are exploiting him. They're not the only people who have exploited him. It's troubling, and those kinds of things often get erased. I don't know where any of this research is going. I am committed to the journey right now, but I'm definitely curious. I'm gonna stop talking for a little bit to try to get some footage of the campus. This is my first time on the main campus at UVA.
Do you see some ID?
Yes.
Do you, it's optional, but do you want to have your picture taken for the system? It's only for staff to see the reading
Sure.
room.
If that makes things easier.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Like I said, it's optional. Right. Okay, so those are the lockers. You want to pick one and lock up your stuff. You can
Okay.
take a laptop out of its case. You can take a phone, camera, loose leaf paper, and books with bound materials, pencil, no pen. If you're gonna take pictures, no flash. Yeah, and I will bring things out to you and explain current handling there.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. And do you have scratch paper here?
Yeah, so pencils and paper over
Oh,
there,
perfect.
and I'm gonna sign you in to table 7. Okay, over there on the right,
Yes.
right there.
It's the one in the front or the back?
In the front, right
Okay.
behind that pillar,
Okay, got
that
it.
column thing.
All right, let me get my stuff away. Thank you.
So one box at a time. Take one entire one box at a time. This is your time. This is your place.
Thank you. Thank you.
Finished. We were done with the boxes. We were moving the quotes. We could bring it to the person first.
Okay. Friends, it is cold as all hell in those special collections. I have such a low tolerance for cold already, and it is like I need a parka and mittens and a fireplace and the actual embers of hell itself. It's so cold. I think I was down there for maybe 2 hours. I got through one box. Great, love that journey.
Yes, love that journey
not,
for me.
Could not start the next box because my hands, my fingers, my digits were just... So I'm outside taking a walk. I didn't bring my mic, so there's a lot of noise, isn't there? No, it's gone well. I was looking at these papers, Wenzel's papers about student organizing at UVA in the 1960s and 70s. I also think the 80s, maybe a little bit of the 80s. And it is fascinating how, fascinating is not the right word. I'm not fascinated by it. I am annoyed by how the same struggles, even the same rhetoric is being argued and used today to fight for things that are so simple. Like the freedom to protest on campus without being brutalized by police. And these kinds of things seem like they should be par for the course in a society that proclaims itself to be the paragon of freedom. But that is not the case. So yeah, I'm just taking a little stroll, try to warm myself up again so I can get back down there. But it looks like this may be a frequent little sojourn for me to work for a little bit and come outside and warm back up because I literally cannot function. Finally, the sun is hitting me where it needs to hit me. Just finished up at the archive for the day. It's 7 o'clock on the dot. And I think I'm a little confused about what I'm going to be doing. Because, like I said, what's fun about this whole process is going into a new project. I don't really have any idea where it's leading. The upside to that is it's just like the world is my oyster. The downside to it is the world is my oyster. And I came across something that I thought was very interesting in the Gartner papers today. I need to do a bit more reading to see how much has been written about it already. I did a quick Google search and got a sense of there's been some stuff written about it, but I don't know what that stuff is. So I just have, I've some work to do, but I got through 2.5 boxes. I have 2.5 more to go. They close at 5 tomorrow. I still want to make it back to the law library. I still want to make it back here. I have a lot to try to transcribe tomorrow at the law library, so I need to actually try to wake up even earlier than I have been so I can get there exactly at 9. But yeah, this is just indicative of the fact that I need to come back. Hey, it's Friday morning. Just got back from the gym. It's 8:15. I'm about to have my morning regimen and head to the law library to do some transcribing. I have so much to do today, but I forgot this was the Friday that we finally got the Normani album. So I listened to the first 3 songs on the drive to the gym and had to run that shit back. Like, so good. I'm so proud. So proud of this young lady. But I'm doing a little better on time today. So I'm hoping that I get there much closer to opening. I'm doing pretty well this week. But there's the sheer amount of stuff that I want to take back home with me. I need to work hard. So I'm gonna finish this banana, eat my Raisin Bran. So typical, so typical. I actually ate the whole box, as I was definitely starving by the time I got back here yesterday. I did not go work out. I warmed up that ghost pepper chicken noodle soup. So good, so tasty. And did my eyes just roll in the back of my head? And then chilled out for a little bit before cooking dinner. But honestly, all I really wanted to say this morning was just how great the Normani album is. I've been waiting on that. I laughed to myself when Wild Side came on, because I was like, that song came out so long ago. I can't believe it's actually on the album. I thought it was just going to stay a standalone single, but you know, it was nice to hear it on the album. I don't know if the album needed it at this point, but I also know or feel like it's been a song that she's been, you know, it was a part of the original album, whatever that thing was, whatever that project looked like. And that it, you know, deserves to get its replay. So here we are. All right. Let me get started or continue with my morning regimen. And maybe I'll check in later. But I feel like today's not going to be a lot of recording because of the amount of work that I have to do. But also, at this point, it's routine. You see me. You've seen what it looks like. And you've seen multiple iterations of what it looks like. So, yeah. We'll see. And tomorrow we fly out. This is one of the cutest things I've seen. So it says, launched in the summer of 2021, the Frauen's Little Museum of Art was inspired by a desire to engage with the community during the museum's closure and provide an opportunity to highlight the artwork of local and student artists. This miniature museum consists of 6 galleries, each measuring approximately 1 foot square, and showcases tiny works on a rotating basis. At the close of each exhibit, the artwork is moved to the Free Little Art Swap. In the spirit of Free Little Libraries, the public can take a piece or swap with one of their own, sharing art throughout the community. This is so cool. This exhibition in the Little Museum of Art is inspired by Madigan, I guess is how it's pronounced. 8 decades of Aboriginal Australian bark paintings from Yirrkala on view in the Frauen. That's the current exhibit, and I'm gonna go see if I can check it out. They close at 8 today. Artists were asked to create art using natural materials from our region in Virginia or from the land where they live or where they're from. While we are admirers of Aboriginal art, we recognize that admiration can easily shift into appropriation. Therefore, artists were challenged to follow the same creative processes while using their own connection to country, producing art with local materials and knowledge, telling their own story, or reflecting their personal connection to the land. Headed to dinner. I decided to walk it. It's only 0.8 miles from the hotel, and I don't know how many celebratory margaritas I want. dinner's done, and you may have seen my reaction. It wasn't fantastic, but the carnitas grew on me after I just left the tortillas to the wayside. The service was great. My server was very nice. I'm very tired now. The margaritas were not the best tasting margaritas, but they were strong. It's definitely got me in the mood to go to sleep. So that is my assessment of Guadalajara number 2. It's Saturday morning. Currently I think 10 after 10. It's about an hour and 10-minute drive. There's my soup this morning. So I actually need to get going very soon, like in the next 30 minutes. It's so loud. It's gonna keep yelling at me. Just fine for the morning. All right, I'll check in later. I'll finish this, take a quick shower, hygiene myself, pack up. Packing's gonna take some time, damn. I hate packing. And then try to get on the road. So I made it to Orlando. It's very windy here, so I thought I might try to see what the sound. I thought I might try to see what this microphone sounds like in the wind with the wind muff on. So that's partially why I'm filming. Also because the sky is very pretty. This whole week, Florida has gotten inundated with rain, and my flight here was delayed by a lot, in part because of a delay with the plane coming out of New York this morning, but then also because there was a ground stop here in Orlando due to thunderstorms, but it has left the sky looking so pretty. So that's what I came on here. I'm waiting for my bags, my one bag, and it's been a long week, and I'm ready for like some rest, but I also don't have a lot of time to do that. Anyway, I'm gonna check the sound quality, see what I think about it, and maybe take some shots of the sky, because it's just pretty. It's Sunday, November 3rd. I just finished editing this vlog, and usually at the end of these I put a coming up teaser, but I have footage. Oh my God, I have months and months of stuff that's coming down the pike. But something happened this weekend that is going to make it I don't know, a little more difficult to put the next vlog together if I even can. I may have to just skip over a couple weeks. Anyway, I don't know what's going to happen, but I will be posting something in 2 weeks, because that's my goal, is to do this bi-weekly. Bye for now.